just want you to know one thing, Hal. You brought this on yourself.
Madeline!
What does the world look like to someone who is visually impaired? Yes, tell us all what you see. What do you see? What do you see? Tell us what is right, what is wrong, what is art, what is vision. We welcome you to A Blind Guy's View.
Hey folks, it's the Blind Guy coming back at you with another Should You Watch episode. And this is the second of 3 that I'm going to be recording this evening. That's why I'm in the same clothes. And I just wanted to first start off with showing you what I've been working on, because I'm super excited about it. I wanted you to see it before the end of the video. And so I've been writing some books, creating some books. And I've got 3 trivia ones out right now and a mythology book out right now. So the trivia ones are the Epic Book of Trivia. That's the title of all 3 of them. And this is the All 50 States version. I have a Science and Nature version and a U.S. President's version. I think they turned out really cool. This is the hardcover version. And with trivia, you have to just find the questions and then fact check them and then put them all together and format them the same way. So it's not quite the same thing as writing a book, although it is a lot of work. It's kind of fun to get a final product that looks that cool. I think I did everything myself. So Blind Guy's View Publishing, I do everything absolutely all by myself. Very proud of that. So there's 3 of those. And then this one I'm super proud of is the Epic Book of Mythology, Gods and Creatures. And you're going to see I'm going to start doing some shorts showing you each of the articles in this, because I kind of did it so each one's a standalone article where you have the description, origin, lore, and fun facts about the particular god or creature, and then the artwork done in the style of a old Renaissance-styled impressionistic oil painting. And I think they just turned out super beautiful. There's Odin. So I'm going to be doing one showing off each of those. The link for those is in the description. And a portion of all sales that I get from those does go to the Foundation Fighting Blindness. I figured it would be nice to have it go also to a good cause there, especially since I am visually impaired. It's a good way to try to give back a little bit. So that's what I've been working on. I've got some more books that I work on every night. I've got a novel coming out that I'm super proud of. I just don't want to rush it, so it's about 80% done. I'm just tweaking a few things in it, and like I said, I don't want to rush that one and have it not turn out good at all. So you'll see a theme in some of the characters throughout the different books and things like that. So back to the movies. So this is a Should You Watch, and on this one, the other night I popped some popcorn. I sat down in my living room. I had some free time because I was taking a break from working on the books, and I thought, well, what should I watch? And then I remembered a movie called Death Becomes Her that I had never seen before, and it said that I'd heard about it. I kind of knew what it was about. I saw that it was directed by Bob Zemeckis of Back to the Future and Forrest Gump fame, and stars Meryl Streep, Goldie Hawn, and Bruce Willis. I thought, well, maybe this thing's pretty good, and I just have overlooked it all these years. And I am here to tell you that this could possibly be one of the dumbest movies I have ever seen. Yeah, sorry, I didn't want to bury the lead on that one, but I don't shut off movies. I always try to finish them. I came close. I came very close to not finishing this movie. So let's talk about it. How did this thing fail so badly? You have a competent director. You have 3 competent actors. And it's just the story and the way it's paced is so bad. It's just so bad. And I'll give you the general plot. Bruce Willis plays a world-renowned plastic surgeon who is supposed to marry Goldie Hawn's character, and then Meryl Streep, who is a singer, singer, steals him and then marries him, and then Goldie Hawn becomes depressed, and then she wears a fat suit for a while and has all these cats. Not something you'd see done today in movies, but... And then all of a sudden she shows up all hot and pretty and tries to steal him back, and so then Meryl Streep ends up visiting this lady that she finds out about that has a potion that makes it so you do not age and you cannot die. So she drinks the potion, and then she finds out that Goldie Hawn has also drank the potion, and so neither of them can die, and so they're competing over Bruce Willis, even though they're both technically immortal and he's not. That's not a problem. That could go places. That might have legs. But the way it's executed, it is just so bad. It's clunky. It's extremely clunky. It's like, I don't know if the editor was sick and so they had a backup one do it, or it is not edited correctly. It's extremely slow at times and then extremely too fast at times. It's just, like I said, it's just clunky. It is not funny. I didn't think there was a single part of it that I thought was funny. And it's not like maybe the humor's changed over the years, because this came out in 1992 and maybe it was funny at the time. I just don't think this thing was ever funny. I'll give it this. It has pretty decent visual effects as Meryl Streep and Goldie Hawn are getting wounds and stuff like that. And so I remember it was pretty famous for that, and they are decent at times. Sometimes they haven't aged super well, but overall they're pretty good. And I realize it's kind of poking fun at the trying to keep your young image and the plastic surgery scene and all that. It's poking fun at that. A little bit like Goldie Hawn's character does in The First Wives Club. And the acting's not terrible. Bruce Willis is a little over the top in this one, which is surprising because I've never really considered him to be an over actor, but he does in this for sure. And Meryl Streep and Goldie are fine. But it's just, I don't know. It's just something that's totally missing from this movie. Like I said, it's just dumb. There's no other way I can describe it besides capital D-U-M, dumb. So no, I can't recommend this, guys. I'm sorry. I just, there was a string of movies kind of like this from about late 80s to early 90s where they're dark comedies and they're just kind of weird. Joe versus the Volcano, The Burbs. I like The Burbs pretty well, but it is definitely in that kind of vein of movies. This one, a lot of the Tim Burton stuff, Beetlejuice, they're dark comedies, and some of them are better than others, but a lot of the times they just don't. There's just something off about them, and there's just something about this movie that I just don't really like. I can't put my finger on it. So, scores a 6.4, I think, on IMDb right now, which I think that's too high. I would give this thing like a 5, 5.1, 5.2. I just think it is so terrible. I'm sorry. I'm not in a bad mood or anything either. I had to watch it over 2 different nights because I was just so sick of it. I kept clicking at the bottom going, how much more of this thing is there? And then it just ends really dumb and it ends I'm sorry, guys. Death Becomes Her. Not good. Not good at all. I can't say that it's overrated, so I can't be too upset because I don't hear a lot of people raving about it. I've heard a few people like it, but overall, it's definitely not considered one of Zemeckis' best films. But it's just so weird to see somebody who's done Back to the Future, and he did it so well. I'm not a huge fan of Forrest Gump, but I can appreciate it. But Back to the Future is so excellent and so well done, and then this thing is just such a pile of garbage. It just shows you that there's other things there's there's definitely other things in play with movies besides just the director. I don't know if it was the screenplay was bad or the editing's bad, but something is off with this movie. So if you have seen it, let me know what you guys think. Maybe I'm just off base with this thing, and maybe I just totally missed it, but I just think it's so terrible. And again, check the books out. Really appreciate your guys' support with that. If you have any comments, you can always email me, Venmo me if you want to support the channel. I'm going to be doing a promotion where I will send you a signed book if you do donate to the channel. I'll let you know how that goes. And like I said, you'll see some shorter videos coming out showing you what's in all these books and things. And I'm pretty excited about them. I'm trying to expand the brand, as they say, of A Blind Guy's View to YouTube, and then the books, the publishing of the books, and just seeing how that's going. So thank you guys so much for your support. We're over 530 subscribers now, which I think is awesome. We will get to 1,000 someday. I just know it. And those are my thoughts on 1992's Death Becomes Her. I'll see you on the next episode of A Blind Guy's View. Laters on the Menjay.
Just on the Menjay.
Some bigger on the waves, a skimming virus, summits to the bird.